Hello and welcome to the Overly Animated Podcast, where we take animation seriously. We provide fan-oriented and analytic discussions on a variety of animated shows, movies, and anime, currently featuring Steven Universe, Star vs. the Force of Evil, and new Powerpuff Girls, and Samurai Jack. I'm Dylan Hysen, and today I'm joined by Delaney Stovall.
Hey, y'all.
Today, Delaney and I will be discussing the first two episodes of Season 2 of the new Powerpuff Girls reboot, the Last Donnycorn and Green Wing, and we also hadn't covered People Pleaser before, so we'll briefly mention that at the end. Season 2 has just started up of new Powerpuff Girls. Seemingly it's going to be airing every week, but really who knows with Cartoon Network. So we still don't know if there's a new Steven Universe episode next week, so fun. We cover new Powerpuff Girls on a semi-regular basis here on the Overly Animated Podcast. You can check us out at overlyanimated.com, and you can subscribe to us on iTunes at overlyanimated.com/iTunes, where we appreciate your star ratings or any other podcatcher. So we'll probably be going every 3 or 4 episodes, I'd say. But Last Donnycorn half-hour episode, so a lot to get into. Maybe, potentially.
Maybe, yeah.
So, Delaney, Powerpuff Girls is back, season 2. I don't, even though there's not really any difference, I think, between seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But yeah,
no.
So what are your overall impressions of Last Donnycorn and Green Wing?
I really liked Green Wing. That's stuff that I've seen before, and it was funny. The Last Donnycorn was really weird. We went from this Terminator thing to I don't even know what. It was funny. Donnie's usually funny. It was just I thought it was kind of slow for 30 minutes, but they were both fine. I don't think either one of them were really standout Powerpuff Girl episodes, though I guess Green Wing potentially, but they were fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so Last Donnycorn, our first half-hour episode of this show. And of course, they choose our least favorite character to bring back a third episode for this character and a half hour. That's, it's an interesting choice. These episodes were okay. They're both kind of theme episodes. They're doing a very specific thing with both of them. And I don't think it's playing to the show's strengths. I definitely don't think either one was standout or particularly great. I did like Green Wing more. Donnycorn had some good moments, though. I think there are some particularly funny moments in Last Donnycorn, even though the episode overall was meh, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that this show sometimes does this where it just gets very focused on one stylistic choice or one theme. They're going very 70s with Green Wing, and they went really heavy into that. And with Last Donnycorn, they went really heavy into their weird unicorn kind of fake action movie type thing. And I think the show's kind of better when it's more of itself and less of trying to do something specific. They've done this before with their rap video type of thing. They've done that a few times. They have these occasionally. I think the show's at its strongest when we're just very character focused on the three girls, and neither of these episodes really focused on any of our main characters.
Right, I would say People Pleaser was better than both of these episodes because of the focus on Blossom, and there's just when the girls are just interacting with each other, that's the best.
Yeah, I really agree. People Pleaser I think was much better than these two, and it's a character building focused episode on Blossom, and that's what the show's strengths are, I think. And
also
go ahead.
Well, what they do with these two episodes, there's some really problematic things in both of these episodes, and it's no, just have the girls talk to each other and be fun. We don't have to do this when they get out there, they start to do kind of really questionable things. There's I guess it's Donnie's sister, that's not it's kind of pushed into some territory, and then also there's a lot of bad baggage with what they did in Green Wing. So there's just. It's not too good.
Interesting.
Sometimes when they push out like that.
Interesting. I don't know if I noticed any Green Wing. I definitely So you
mean the style Green Wing is the kind of the black exploitation films that happened during that era. There's a lot of questionable because there's films that are in that vein that aren't that, and then there are films that definitely were, and it's kind of trying to pick out which ones are what. And then they didn't play it so much for laughs, so it wasn't that bad. Green Wing was interesting and it was funny, and I don't think they really there's just things it gets kind of iffy when you talk about when you use like, you know, when they like say like Foxy Mama and things like that, like, oh, we think that's funny, it's from the 70s, but there's a lot of like racially charged things that we don't recognize because we're not from the 70s, and then like looking back and stuff like that. So it gets a little like questionable.
Yeah, I mean, I have no awareness of that, and we're not like the subject matter experts on that for sure. But the show seems somewhat aware of like what it was doing with that type of thing. I can't comment on whether they did anything. I can comment on the Last Donnycorn one though. So you're meaning like capital P problematic Tumblr vein social commentary type stuff. So so we already run into, so it's interesting because the Donnie characters is where they've gotten in the most trouble with this. Which is them. I think it was actually trying them to go the opposite way and be progressive, but people didn't like how they did it. And but then they bring in whatever that character's name was, Donnie's sister on. I have no idea what that was, but the derpy unicorn, I would say. Yeah, which is, that's what they're going for, right? Like they're going for this, like the super deformed derpy. I actually think the use of her in the episode was one of the funniest parts of the episode. Like I actually think every time she did stuff, it was actually really funny. But I also had the thought of, this is potentially really ableist. Yeah, about, I think, and it's not what they're going for. They're kind of going for just this trope of, and it's like, it's funny that it's derpy because it's a unicorn type of thing. But, I don't know. It's in an episode already with Donnie. To accept the episode being Donnie focused, I feel like I turned the social commentary lens off a little bit. So I think it. I don't know. Did that not work? Did you find anything with her funny, or was it too focused? Did it like stand out to you too much as problematic?
I mean, both. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, yeah, it was funny, but then the problem though is that, like, why we think things like that are funny. And yes, it's a unicorn. It's not like it was a like human child, but it's still like not okay. Right. I don't know. Like it was like it really. There were a few moments where it struck me very like I didn't like it.
Yeah, I think the joke they're going for is more of the unicorn focus thing, and you could argue that it's still problematic in that lens. I don't not confident enough in my knowledge of this stuff.
I just feel like we should bring it up and talk.
I agree. I was going to bring that up as well, so that's good. Yeah. So let's go through the rest of Last Donnycorn. So you said it was too slow for you. You lost you a little bit in its double episode length.
Yeah, it was really like I didn't realize it was 30 minutes until I started watching it, and then I was like, okay, and then I was like, it's 30 minutes of Donnie, all right. And then like Donnie and Bubbles are funny, like I like their like interactions, and then Buttercup was like savage the whole episode. But I don't know, it just took like, I just feel like it was really slow, and I wasn't that interested in it because like it's Donnie and like the unicorn thing, and like they really lost me after they like blew up like the Terminator unicorn, and after that I was like, okay, I don't like this, because it just went downhill.
They went really deep. Like they did a lot of stuff in the second half of the episode, going through a lot of like type of like, I don't know, action movie tropes or just like adventure stuff, typical things. I think the second half of the episode was much stronger in terms of humor and just doing more interesting things. But it was a lot, and none of it was particularly great, so I could get that. Yeah. But I don't know. I thought that there are a lot of, and they just went really deep down the unicorn, world mythology, and some of it worked, some of it didn't. But, in general, I think the 11-minute, this show is kind of is kind of like created with the 11-minute structure in mind. So Last Donnycorn, I think, is basically 2 episodes. It's, the first half was surrounding the Terminator thing, and then the second half is them, like, going crazy with the unicorn world mythology. So, I don't know.
It was just weird. And then it was really confusing because we had the Terminator thing, but then there were still the 4 horses, and I was like, I'm really confused.
Yeah, I guess he was just their robot.
I was like, what?
Yeah. But there are some great moments. What stand out to me is the girl one of the 4
Yes,
horsemen.
no, she was great. The girl one, that was funny.
I think her name was Tanyacorn.
Yes.
Yeah, the girl one, and
extra funny.
Yeah, extra funny. And then her and Blossom were pillow fighting at the end.
That was really
so
good.
Cute. Yeah, or Bubbles. Her
really
and Bubbles.
Good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
and they're like Bubbles, and then she like smacks like the crap out of her.
Yeah. I really liked that. Yeah, there's some. Okay, let's go through it. So, Donnie sucks, and it's not just that he's not particularly bad. Like, me and Delaney didn't even get why he was socially wrong the first time we saw him, and I still I don't even think they're going for that anymore at all. I don't know, maybe I don't even know, but he's not bad, and he's just doesn't bring anything to the table. Like,
yeah, it's like he's fine. It's just like the only reason he's funny is when he's talking to Bubbles.
Yeah, right. The best moments are is when him and Bubbles running around in circles when they see each other, and it's like okay, he's a wimp, great, and he runs away from stuff. Who cares? Like, that's not an engaging character,
right? And then on top of that, it's like it's also the trope of like you have like this character who's kind of useless, and then they end up like saving the day. And like I'm tired of that. That doesn't like interest me.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even remember. Did he even save he laughed. Okay, yeah, they went in like he had to make him laugh, sure. That didn't feel earned because I don't care about the Donnie character.
Yeah, it was just like, what? Okay.
Yeah. And it's so yeah, I don't, and him and Bubbles interacting good, but hopefully this is our last Donnie appearance. Like, this is the character we bring back for a second time, like bring back character for a second time. I don't think we've done that with anyone else.
Right.
I don't even remember, but yeah, this is I'm done with Donnie. Okay. One of the best moments of the episode is when the Terminator thing comes in, and then it's like sugar, spice, everything nice, and then wimp with Donnie.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that too.
Calling back to the sugar, spice, everything nice thing really works because the show doesn't have it as its main title.
Yes.
So
it's really funny.
I think that's the second time they've done that reference to
yeah.
it. Yeah. And
it's good stuff.
Yeah. Donnie can teleport anywhere as long as it's a bowling alley.
Which is really good.
Yeah.
That's really dumb. That was funny. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I think that's Donnie's best attribute now out of all three episodes. That's the best thing they've done with him. It doesn't even make, like, it's not like relevant to his character other than that he sucks like that.
Right.
But yeah.
And then all the bowling puns that follow after are quality.
Yeah. 3 strikes, turkey, spare me. Yeah. Yeah.
They were pretty good.
That's fine. Yeah.
Because they were Buttercup and like she's my fave, so.
Yeah. They had a lot of Terminator jokes too in this episode.
It was like Asta la Pasta. That was really good. That made me laugh.
Yeah, and I was like, sure, okay, we'll do Terminator jokes. I liked the second place macaroni trophy coming back. That's the show's type of thing, like calling back to a stupid gag and then having it be relevant to the plot.
I did enjoy. That was probably the funniest gag in the episode. Was like because they kept doing it with the backpack. Like the used tissue, like, I will wipe it down with the used tissue. This is why we packed the essentials. Like, that was really funny. And then, like, later, and then when he pulls this out and, like, blows it up, that's really good.
Yeah. I remember specifically another episode doing almost exactly the same thing. And I think it was better then, but this was still...
Yeah. No, it's a funny gag. Like, it's good.
Yeah. Going to the second half, Mom, Axel, Gretel...
I don't know, like, can we talk about how the Terminator turned into a sock puppet? That was hilarious.
That was hilarious? I was weirded out.
I thought it was really funny, like, it was really dumb, and then, like, no, what was funny about the sock was, like, I was like, is it gonna disintegrate? But then it just, like, went flat, like, that was really funny to me. I don't know why, like, it was really weird.
Yeah, like, died or something? I don't know.
Yeah. It was funny.
Yeah, that was the particular animation in that moment, too. I don't know. So, yeah, the unicorn, UACBR... HQ.
This is a good gag with the unicorns. This was like all what the last unicorn episode was about. So
yeah, this is the third time they've mentioned this. This Unicorn Alliance, Coalition, Brigade,
Rebel.
Okay, headquartered. Sure. Yeah,
it was funny.
Yeah. The going into the 4 horsemen type thing with I guess that's a good place to take this. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, I like the 24/8 gag.
Yes.
It's today's Spurs Day. Yeah. It's the perfect day. Yeah, I like that. The best part, I forgot, this is the best part of the episode, is the girls have to go into unicorn disguises. Yes. That's great.
That was quality.
And Buttercup says, "This is my nightmare."
Yeah, that was really good. I was like saying Buttercup.
Yeah, This is begging to be the screenshot for the podcast of them dressed up as unicorns is great. And
really
then
quality.
and then another. This joke was really good too. Donnie and Bubbles arguing in their fake.
That was probably the funniest part of the second half of the episode to me. Like, it was really annoying, and I knew they were gonna like get to that point, but it was so funny.
Yeah,
like,
this is like subverting the disguise as people trope, but it's done so many times that this is its own trope. As this point is them like getting too into the character and then breaking and like giving themselves away. Like, we've definitely seen this from a few other shows, but Bubbles and Donnie are the perfect characters for this.
It was really funny.
Yeah. They give themselves their own backstories with this, and it's like, this
I'm
place
here for 51 years.
Yeah, this place only been around for a few days. Yeah, it's good.
This entire, like, honestly, this episode's like, to me, I don't think I like it so much just because like it's like the Lego Movie but bad.
That does sound very Lego Movie. Yeah,
that might be a very controversial opinion because maybe people hate the Lego Movie. I think the Lego Movie is a quality film, and I saw it in theaters. But
yeah, like, I mean, I'm not crazy about the Lego Movie, but it's better than this. So
yeah,
I get what you're saying.
There's a lot of like the Chosen One, and like he's useless.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
that's true. Yeah. I think the two episodes are going for the same thing, parodying the traditional like hero's journey and adventure movie type narrative. Definitely getting into some of the same territory here. This
annoying because we have this character who, like, granted, I know this is part of the social thing. We don't really know, like, and I'm still really confused on that. But like, this character who is seemingly presented as male,
yeah,
like extra irritating.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like this episode's going for a parody type thing, but it also plays into what it's doing. Like, I don't know, it goes too hard into the parody realm, I think.
Yeah, like it plays into that, like, oh, we have this like guy, he can't do anything, but he's still the hero, and it's like, really?
I guess it didn't comment specifically on that. Yeah, but that's true. So I guess it's going for that, which is
that's just like the extra like annoying cherry on top.
Yeah.
Like, they're playing into it. Like, that's just like you said. Like, it's just like they're doing this, but they're playing into it, and it's just like, okay, I'm tired of this.
Yeah. We had the Four Horsemen. There's the one with the swords.
This was really like, I like how like we went from like the scary Terminator like unicorn to like these really terrible like unicorns of the apocalypse.
Yeah, and they're not relevant at all to the episode.
No, and they don't have names. Like, they don't have like apocalypse names. Like, I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, Chili Corn is the sword one and get the guitar one, and then there's Tanya Corn, the girl one, and there's like the short balding dude. The typical short villain male guy.
Right.
Yeah. We had I guess Blossom fighting the sword, or Buttercup. I don't remember.
He was Blossom fighting the guitar guy.
Yeah, Blossom fighting guitar guy. Like, it goes to 11, and then how about Absolute Zero? This is New Powerpuff Girls like quintessential moment. You go from a Spinal Tap reference to a math reference with the like, who even does that? That's what,
so good.
That's what this show does. Like, it makes stupid old references that aren't relevant to the kids watching, and then math jokes that's above the youngest kids' heads at this point anyway. So there you go.
Quality.
Yeah. I like anything Bubbles math or sciencey. So this is definitely like that. The pillow fight thing was great. Then like Donnie's talking with Bubbles with Mom, and then the derpy, what they're going for, unicorn, is also there. I thought that this was, given that they're already going this direction, this was very successful for me. Putting the sister in the bubble as well. And the whole don't make me laugh, and then you just make him laugh. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it was just like, eh.
Yeah. They get for saving the day, they get prestigious bejeweled trucker hats.
That's pretty good.
That's also very this show type of thing.
And then his sister's now the leader, and they're like, "Oh, she's way cooler," which that delivered. That was like fine. Like, that was good.
It seems like she was competent, right? Like at the end, like she was doing. It seemed like she was. And so that I think it absolved them a little bit.
It's like fine. I don't know. It's just the thing is, like, you can have a character like that, but when you play them for laughs all the time, it's like.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, there's the show Speechless, which my mom really likes. She's a speech pathologist, and like for that show, it's awesome. And like that show's great. Like, that show's like funny for all the right reasons, and they do really great things with that show. But then like there's this. It's like, like there's a difference between having a character and then like when you do certain things for laughs versus like positive representation. Like, it's just like
Yeah, definitely a larger discussion there on different types of representation.
Yes.
Problematic. The hats, I think Blossom says YOLO.
Yes.
Buttercup says hat.
I don't think I saw that one.
It just says hat. And then Bubbles says Spring Break 95 on it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I need to get a screen. That's another screenshot option is Buttercup with the hat. That's good.
Or like all of them just wearing the trucker hats.
Yeah, there you go. Green. So yeah, overall, it was an episode. I don't know.
Yes,
it's fine. Green Wing. So this episode is like an extended sequence of what's her name, Edith.
Edith.
Like at the end when they let the guy out, Blue Genie, and he's like singing, and it's the super 70s, and it's like 4 minutes long.
Yes.
And like, oh my goodness, that was a lot. I didn't find that particularly good. It wasn't bad at all. I was just like, okay, this is the thing that's happening.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the framing of the episode's really good. Like everything leading up to what happens in the episode's really funny, and like them being at the nursing home, and like it's like, why did the professor take them here? Like, why is the professor doing this?
Yeah, I really like everything until we get Super 70s, basically. I like the flashback though. Well,
so the flashback, the thing is, like, the flashback's good. That's also kind of like potentially the most problematic part of the episode. Like, it's just like we're not equipped to discuss, but like to bring it up that it potentially could be like,
I don't know. I don't think. I don't think the audience or us will be equipped to discuss this, but
correct.
I just like seeing Edith like with her hair, and I thought that was good. But then it just got really 70s even in the flashback, and then it just evolved into nonsense. Like
it went into like this acid trip. And I was like, what?
It's like, this is the show. That's definitely something that's in the show's range, is like acid trip style show, and I don't think that's its best, but anyway, so. And
then Buttercup's like, how much of that story is true? And he's like, it's mostly true.
Yeah, and then it was mostly true, I guess, because.
I like that. It was mostly true.
I don't have much written down for this one, but yeah, the retirement home, we kind of did our thing, our most mentioned talking point for the show, where we check in on each of them, and they're each doing a different thing of our main characters. We had Bubbles' scrapbooking.
That was good.
Yeah. Your head is so large, says one of them to Bubbles. I thought you'd like that.
No, there's like each one of them makes a comment about their character design. It's my favorite.
Really? What was the other one? I don't remember.
Well, it's kind of like what she calls like Bubbles, like her toaster eyes. Like, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Buttercup.
Yeah, it's a Buttercup. Blossom is leading a jazzercise class. That seems right.
Stop telling us what to do.
Yeah.
He like throws a shoe.
No, it's like the entire point of this. Yeah. But then Buttercup is stuck with Edith. That's a cow's name to Buttercup.
Oh my god! All of them talking was really good. Like, all of that was really funny. Like the entire like banter was just solid.
Yeah. And then I don't know.
Your powers to ruin my breakfast. Like, that was good.
Yeah, them talking was good, and then it gets into the other stuff. The only other thing I really specifically have written down is Bubbles' Buttercup impression. I'm Buttercup. I hate stuff.
Yeah, it was good. And then like the professor.
Yeah, believing that. I guess. Yeah, I don't like that. Professor should know witches. I think we've gotten into this territory before.
Well, we've established that he's dumb. So like.
I guess he's dumb in this new show, yeah.
And then he's like obsessed with bingo, which was like kind of funny.
Yeah.
I think Blossom's shining moment in this episode is when like they like, I think like Bubbles and Buttercup run off or whatever, and then Blossom just like huffs and walks and like flies away with the cookies.
Yeah.
Really good. Like that, I don't like. It was like between like Edith had left.
Yeah, it's like in the middle. They come over with cookies. Yeah,
she like huffs. That was my favorite part. Like I was like, me too, Blossom.
Yeah. You're like me. Yeah. It's the stuff with the Blue Genie. It says Soul Sisters at the end on the screen. Yeah. I don't know. Any other specific comments on the crazy parts of the episode?
I mean, I liked Green Wing. There's just like, I'm just not equipped for some of the stuff. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was and I've like seen stuff like that before. Like, it's a thing.
Yeah. Shrug.
Yeah.
Here's frequent commenter and patron Steve's comments on the episodes. The season finale, I think it was the season premiere. We finally get a half-hour episode, and it's Donnie. That was torture. I hate Donnie. It's like if Rocknaldo was 30 minutes.
Okay,
Don't drag Rocknaldo into this, Steve.
no, I agree, Steve.
I don't think it was torture. I thought it was fine. I don't, you know.
I mean, I do think it's equivalent to if Rocknaldo was 30 minutes, but
I do think Rocknaldo and this episode were similar quality levels, I guess.
yes.
But they're both fine. I don't think either of them were bad.
Right.
Steve says, the other episode, the Powerpuff Girls already turned old. I thought they know to respect the elderly, so Buttercup has to learn it again. Still much better than the Donnie episode. And great Cree Summer. Oh, is that who was the old lady? Is Cree Summer? She is what's her face in Voltron? Witch Hagar. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, so that's good. Steve says, now can we please see the Derbutants, Janica, Silico, and post Poor Bucks, More Bucks? That's what I'm waiting for. Just no more Donnie, please. This very much agree. We have so many characters we can bring back who are great. Why are we
The
bringing back Donnie?
Derbutants, for one.
They, like, yeah. Derbutants, yeah, Janica, I don't remember if that what's its face, Harrison Ford, thing,
Yes.
and yeah, Silico, More Bucks again, more, yeah. I guess we brought back More Bucks a few times, but that's an old character, so
But she's like funny.
yeah. Okay, let's read episode titles for the. Wait, no, we have to talk about People Pleaser. Yeah, I haven't seen this in a few. I forgot I watched this already, but the only thing
I hadn't seen it.
yeah. So, what were your thoughts on People Pleaser?
I really enjoyed it because I'm like literally me, same. I am incapable of telling people no, so I like felt this episode so hard the whole time, and then I was like, also it's really like I just thought it was like fun, like the biome thing that turned into like a monster, like Buttercup and the egg thing, like all of it was good. It was really funny, and I just enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. Okay. You reminded me what was here. So this was this is like the quintessential new Powerpuff Girls episode, but like in a good way. Like this is is very character focused. It's kind of silly with the thing turning into a monster. I love the beginning with the biomes with Brayden, the YouTube series. That's like great use of new technology on the show, and that's like such a no, there's no YouTube series on biomes with Brayden because it's too intelligent for YouTube. Sorry, but sorry people listening on YouTube. But yeah, and I also just love this episode's focused on the different biomes, like
right,
yeah, as
and then the tiger thing.
What was the tiger thing?
Well, it wasn't in the video, but it was like, oh yeah, I'm the tiger, and like you're the taiga, but okay.
Oh yeah, taiga and tiger. Yeah, I like that too. Yeah, but I think biomes is like actually like above a level A, like grade school knowledge. So I kind of like that we're getting into that type of stuff. Yeah,
it was really good because it was like this episode was like educational without like being educational. Like it was really good.
Yeah, like I don't think that kids actually know about biomes, so that's good.
It was fun.
I feel like the only time I've learned about biomes in school is like environmental science class, which is like not, like not elementary, middle school stuff. So that's the thumbs up, People Pleaser. Yeah, I like that one a lot more. So coming up, 15 minutes of fame, Splitsville, Clawdad, You're a Good Man, Mojo Jojo. Okay.
I'm excited. Bring back Mojo Jojo, please.
A Star is Blossom. Buttercup versus Math, and
that sounds
Madness.
good.
Yeah, we've had a few of these titles for a long time, so we'll see what they are.
I think I saw something about Splitsville, but I don't know.
You don't know if it's canon, your knowledge?
Well, the thing is, okay, Cartoon Network's done this really irritating thing on their website now where they have old Powerpuff Girl episodes on it, and I'm like, stop.
Yeah, I saw that too, yeah.
And I was like, you've made this really difficult for me to find new episodes.
It's very confusing, yeah.
I was like, quit it. Because like Powerpuff Girls like went to like, they were like season 4, and I'm like, we're not on season 4, what?
Yeah, I saw that, yeah. So that's
Because
probably
there's like an episode where like the Powerpuff Girls like move out of Townsville. So that's what Splitsville makes me think of, but I don't know.
Yeah. I don't like Powerpuff Cartoon Network just naming this the same as the old Powerpuff Girls and then just like associating it with it online. Like these are completely different shows. Like I know it's the same characters and the same property, but this is completely different people working.
Yeah, they're different. It's like it's like putting old Voltron with the new Voltron.
Yeah, no. Slightly more similar, but still a similar concept. Yeah. So there you go. Let us know what you thought of these new episodes, comments anywhere, and we'll be back in probably like 3 to 4 weeks or something to talk about it. Who even knows if Cartoon Network's airing a new episode weekly? So we'll see. We'll see what they do. And you can check us out, overlyanimated.com. A lot of good stuff happening right now with coverage of other shows. And you can consider supporting us at patreon.com/overlyanimated. Thank you very much to all of our patrons, especially patron of the podcast, Jade, aka Jewel. Thank you very much, Jade, for all your continued support. And also, we really appreciate any iTunes reviews and star ratings at overlyanimated.com/iTunes. Last comments, Delaney.
Powerpuff Girls is great. This was not a good showing, but
Not a good showing, but the show is still great. Yeah,
I'm excited that they're back, though. It makes me happy.
Yes, there's still moments reminding you of how fun the show is. So
yes,
I was a fan of that. Okay, so thanks for listening, guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.